Hey, welcome back everyone, and we are here with the secret level that you can only play on the hardest difficulty. And of course, the level condition is to not use any black tarot cards.
As soon as you said we are here, I was very, very tempted to interrupt you saying, we are here, we are queer.
Anyway.
But I decided to be polite.
Anyway, this level is, I will fully admit, not very good, because the level condition makes this very, 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 very difficult. Since we can't collect souls, we can't heal, or go into demon morph mode, and since we can't use black tarot cards, we don't have basically a handicap. So basically, whatever health I lose, I lose. The only really good thing is that this level is very short. It's literally 2 rooms.
I was looking at when we were doing the palace level.
Mm-hmm.
I got flashbacks to the. You guys have played Sands of Time.
Oh, Prince of Persia. I haven't played Sands of Time. I think I have. Yeah, I do have it. Haven't had a chance to play it, but I have played the NES version.
The NES versions of Sands of Time?
Hmm? Oh, there's an NES version of Sands of Time? No, there's an NES version of Prince of Persia.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a side-scroller.
Yeah, we were saying, like, Sands of Time specifically.
That would be interesting to see, you know, you could make a mechanic of that.
Yeah, someone can probably, like, craft a demake of Sands of Time. But yeah, I was thinking about some of the rooms in that game. Because the whole game is supposed to take place, like, I think in some guy's palace, but his palace is basically the size of a city.
Oh, okay.
So like, there are rooms. I was at some point I was playing the game, one of the next time I played the game, I was looking at a room where I stopped, and I think to myself, real life castles are not as big as this room. Like, it's some places in that game like are enormous.
It's fun level design.
Oh yeah, level design in that game is amazing. It's one of my favorite games.
It's one of the best games of all time.
Yes, that game and like Two Thrones are.
Two Thrones is solid. It's not as good as Sands of Time, but it's solid.
What about the second one? The what was it called? The
Warrior Within. They kind of improved the combat, but they ruined some of the other bits. And then
yeah, they went on a bit of an sorry.
No, you're good. But Two Thrones, they kind of brought the two together.
Oh, okay.
In Warrior Within, they went on a bit of like an identity crisis where like they made the game really edgy, which didn't mesh at all. Really edgy on a surface level, which didn't mesh at all with what the game was up to that point. What the series was up to that point, because Prince of Persia was never that violent or edgy, so it was a really uncanny. It's a good game. It's still very good gameplay wise. The combat is improved. The platforming is amazing, but they're really obnoxious. They're really it's one of those things that just kind of jars you a bit. It was a shock because like, this doesn't seem like the same style of game. Like, this doesn't seem like the same character I was playing the last time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thrones...
just a quick thing. I'm going to be spending a fair bit of time trying to do this and fail. I'm trying to get those holy relics because that's obviously a secret and I really want it and I can't get it and I feel very sad.
So yeah, I love Two Thrones because it's basically the conclusion of his character arc.
Okay.
and I think it's really well done.
And then there was Prince of Persia for the 360. And
We don't talk about that.
okay, we don't talk
Yeah.
about that one. Okay, sounds good.
Which one? Which one are you talking about? Forgotten Sands or the?
I think it's literally just called Prince of Persia, but it's just for the 360.
Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
one
yeah,
where
that is
he
a-
wears a scarf over his face.
Yeah, that
reboot,
one
yeah.
like is a completely different thing. It's not even the same character.
Okay.
Not even the same character.
I don't
I
know if
have that
Forgotten
game.
Sands is the same character. Is it?
Yes. Forgotten Sands is the same character from the Sands of Time trilogy, but the one with a scarf on his face, that one is just named Prince of Persia, right? So I have that game on GOG
Okay.
actually, and but yeah, yeah, that game is like it's not even related to the trilogy at all.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great.
Man.
I have yet to play it. Actually
I
bought
played
a
it years ago.
actually I bought the Prince of Persia trilogy for the PC on GOG. Although it's it's very annoying to use the controller on them because you need to use a controller in those games. You need to have you need to have like the controller connected by Bluetooth.
Hmm.
Like, why don't you just let me plug the controller in? Come on.
Yeah,
But
it's...
yeah, and I don't have Bluetooth on my computer, so it's a real annoyance. But yeah, it's a weird thing. Like, it works kind of alright with a plugged-in controller, but I think at least the one I had here, the one I had at the time. But some of the functions are like to pause the game, you have to press X on the keyboard.
Huh, weird.
Annoying.
Anyway, watching myself use all my monkey brain power to try and figure out that puzzle was hard. So, I apologize, audience. Did they release any other Prince of Persia games, or was like Forgotten Sands like the only one that they did between the 361 and?
They made stuff recent. They made a game recently.
Yeah, I thought that was Forgotten Sands, wasn't it? It was the.
No, Forgotten Sands was years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Forgotten Sands like a decade ago.
Oh, really? Okay. I thought that was the recent one that was getting advertised on like the Switch.
Yeah, actually, let me check it out.
Like, you don't actually play as the prince anymore. But that's okay, his arc is wrapped up anyway.
Okay. Anyway, here's a secret that my brain could figure out, so yay me.
The thing about like the character in the Sands of Time trilogy is very much like a different character from the original games. So it's not like a so it's not like it has always been a consistent thing about the Prince of Persia series to have like one specific character to be the prince, like one consistent character to be the prince. Forgotten Sands was released in 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the recent one that I'm thinking of?
Okay.
Because I literally saw ads for it on YouTube.
I know a few years ago they tried to make like a remake of Sands of Time, and I think the trailer got a very negative reaction with the visuals. I think about the most recent. Well, yeah, the Sands of Time remake is apparently yet to be released. There was apparently this year the Sands of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the one where you don't play as the prince. You play like a bunch of millennial-looking twats.
Well, which is usual for Ubisoft games these days.
Yeah.
It's in the original Prince of Persia, they made him look a little bit edgy to appeal to the kids. Now they're making him look like a twat to appeal to the kids.
Yeah, they're gonna like not even him. Like like you play like a group of characters, right? I'm looking here like the cover for the game. Like well, at least one of the posters for the game, and it's a guy like with a mohawk.
In Persia, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, in what century Persia are those games even supposed to take place?
Yeah, I'm not sure when it's supposed to take place, but before Mohawks were a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, reason why I'm running away is because I thought maybe something opens up, like, at the end of the level, like, in some other levels. Because another weird thing is that it says there's 107 enemies, but I only killed 106. So, there's one lying around somewhere, but I don't know where. So I thought maybe it had something to do with the secret up there. And then I tried to go after the secret again, and, well, the spoiler, I fail. So.
Amusingly enough, one of the before this one Lost Crown, there was 2 games. I think there were Prince of Persia Escape and Escape 2, and apparently they are mobile games, mobile apps.
Oh fuck yeah! Mobile games.
Man.
You guys know what happened with Diablo Eternal?
That seems to be what happens when a series is dying.
Was it?
Yes.
Was it Eternal or Immortal that was that Diablo?
I don't remember what it was called, but it was the mobile version.
Yeah, because I know that they released it for BattleNet on PC.
Diablo
They had to
Immortal.
do that because everyone was so mad that it was going to be a mobile-only game.
I remember at the E3 they were saying, "What? Don't you all have phones?"
I don't remember probably the most memorable thing about the E3 is the guy saying, "Is this an out of date or April Fool's joke?"
What's really funny is that apparently he went to 4chan, posted, "Hey, I'm about to be first to ask a question. What do you guys want me to ask?" And someone posted, "Ask if it's an April Fool's joke."
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Especially about
And then they released Diablo 4 and it's garbage.
Well, I don't know,
I've
because
heard good things.
when it comes to Diablo, I tried getting into it, and I was just like, eh. It wasn't really itching my scratch, so to speak.
Yeah, I guess it's the kind of game it's very much like a product of the time thing, because for the standards of nowadays, the gameplay doesn't offer much of.
Oh yeah.
Well, basically, from what I could tell, it's like, oh, you grind in dungeons for random loot, and then you just hope that the random loot is really good. Like, and that's all it really seems to be, gameplay-wise.
Yeah, it's just a grind. It's a grinding simulator. That's all it is. There is some story there, but everyone plays it for the grind.
Yeah. Also, there's a souls collected counter. I have no fucking idea why, considering you can only play it on a difficulty where souls don't spawn. And here's the card that we get. We can place cards for free. So, fantastic.
How many cards can you place at a time?
Including that one, 5.
Oh.
But anyway, we'll see you all next time. Have a nice night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.